I bought this PSP off Facebook. The seller told me it worked fine and it just needed a replacement joystick cap, but when I tried it, the screen was wrecked. I couldn't get the seller to take it back, and it was on me for not checking it worked before taking it home. I ordered a new screen and wanted to give it an edge, so I ordered a new shell for it too. Then I watched a few screen replacement and reshelling videos, saw how finicky it would be, and decided I'd get to it when I felt ready. That was over a year ago, but recently I decided it was finally time to give this repair a go. Time is scarce for me these days, so as much as I wanted to, I decided I'd dip my toes and replace the screen and faceplate only. I'll fully transfer the PSP into the new shell in a later video. To get into the unit, you obviously need to remove the battery and memory card. So far so good, but heads up, this gets tricky further in. I removed the 5K screws, 2 of which are under the labels in the battery compartment, and slowly worked around the faceplate, separating it gently until it came away. I'm amazed at the design of these units. Later revisions are better, of course, but to see the insides of this little retro gem was genuinely exciting. I had to remove the bottom bar that sits under the volume and brightness buttons in order to get the screen out. It came out with a bit of finessing on the left-hand side with a flat-headed screwdriver, and with it off, the screen could be removed. It was held in place by a couple of tabs on each side, so with my trusty screwdriver, I could gently work it out until it lifted. Now, I knew this was connected to the main board with delicate ribbon cables, so I made sure to be extra careful here. I opened the 2 tabs that held the cables in and pulled them out. It's worth noting the left, thinner tab is for the backlight, and it opens in the opposite way to the thicker one on the right. I've also seen a lot of videos online of people breaking the lift tabs on these easily, so you can bet I was extremely gentle. With the old screen out, I prepped the new screen. I reused the black electrical tape that covered the components from the old screen and very gently finessed the ribbon cables into the connectors on the main board. I locked them in, ensuring the black tape stayed on, and pushed the entire screen into place inside the tabs. I did need to use the flat-headed screwdriver to open the tabs enough for it to drop in though. And the metal at the top of the screen got caught on something and damn it, I bent it. I managed to get it in eventually, and thankfully it doesn't look too bad. Now remember, I bought all this stuff over a year ago and I've moved house twice in those 12 months. I don't know if I lost it in the moves or if it never came with the screen, but the gasket was missing. I couldn't reuse the old one, so I had to proceed without it. I can add one later if I need to anyway. Here's the new shell, a beautiful green blue. I transferred the buttons and rubber backings from the old faceplate to the new one, and I realized the new third-party faceplate isn't exact in its design. Some of the buttons didn't fit in easily, and the joystick was a bit of a nightmare to mount. I eventually got everything in and fitted the faceplate to the rest of the PSP with relative ease. I will say though, the third-party faceplate screw holes strip out very easily. I've read of people experiencing this everywhere, so I was sure to be gentle when tightening everything up. And here it is, my first ever PSP repair and customization. I know it's not a particularly intensive exercise, but it was a big deal for me. As someone who notoriously fixes things until they break, expect a video of me doing exactly that soon and how I recovered. Having something that I not only repaired but made just a bit cooler makes me very happy. And playing this brought back so many childhood memories. It's pretty surprising how well this handheld holds up, and I've got a Switch and an ROG Ally. Something about the PSP survived the last couple of decades, something that's not found in today's handhelds. Some may say it's nostalgia. They could be right. Either way, I think I'll sit back now and play this long into the night. Thanks for watching.